Hi everyone, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 5 of Jimmie Connections. I'm your host, Alex Delzer, and today we are joined with Reid. Reid, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
It's a pleasure to have you on the show. I'm excited to get rolling with this, so just to start it off, would you tell us a little bit about yourself, just anything you'd like to share with the viewers?
Oh, for sure. Well, my name is Reid Halvorson. I'm a senior music ed major here at Jamestown. I'm from Williston, North Dakota. I have a Kill minor. It's about all my education background, and I guess that's all I can think of right now.
That's okay, that's all right. So you said that you're a music education major. Wow. As you were going out of high school into college, looking for colleges, what made you decide Jamestown and then the music education department?
So I've always liked music, like since I joined band in 5th grade, and it's always been something I enjoy doing. Nice. And it was my band director in high school actually that made me see wow, music is so impactful. It's so influential, and it was really influential to me. So I decided out of college I want to do music. I wasn't entirely sure whether education, performance, what it was, but I knew I wanted to do music. And from everything I had heard about this campus, I had a few family friends that had been to Jamestown. Okay. And I heard nothing but good stories. Yeah. And just the atmosphere of the campus and just the small town feel of it. Mm-hmm. It's just you're gonna get that quality education of one-on-one. You're gonna have the small classes where you can really dive into your education. Yeah. So it's just that whole environment just really made me love this place and just to come here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I for one am super glad that you came, because to give a little background, we're both in choir together in the bass 2 section. And he is we do this choir brother sister, and he's my mentor in choir, my older brother, and we sit right next to each other, so we're tight. So along those lines, with choir, and you're in band as well.
Yes.
What do you do in band?
I play trombone.
Okay, sweet. So of all of the years that you've participated in choir, how many have you been in choir?
Well, so funny story. I was never in choir in high school. Okay. I was always of the mentality, it's I only play band. I don't know how to sing. I don't need to sing. But I came to college here, and I had a lot of my friends they were in choir, and I heard the choir and I heard stories about the choir. It's man, this choir is just there's something else about it. I'm well, I'll give it a shot, and I gave it a shot, and it's probably one of the best experiences I've had here, along with all the other ones in the music department. But yeah, so I really feel honored to be a part of the choir, because it's something I've never really known. Yeah. So it's getting to be a part of something like this choir. It's really unique.
Yeah, I certainly would have never known if I didn't know that, that you had been in choir. You do an awesome job. So of all of those years in band, and you do band tours and we do choir tours, of all those times, what's your favorite band memory, and what's your favorite choir memory?
Oh,
that's a hard one.
Yes. So
if there's a favorite.
Yeah. I think for my band memory, I have a couple different ones, but specifically, the tour to Scotland and Ireland, that was a huge milestone for the program.
That'd be so cool.
And just being able to go with the band and share our music and just show what the program has become, that was really fun to get to do that with the band. And then I guess a less specific one would be the growth of the band since I got here. When I first got here, the band was 20, 25 people, 25, 30 people, not very big. But in the past 3.5 years since I've been here, it has just grown exponentially with awesome. The difficulty of music, the people joining, the excitement for the band program. Yeah. So that's just a really good memory I think I'll always have of being a part and being able to see that growth of the band program, and just being able to I'm a part of this band. It's such a cool experience. And as far as choir, everything choir related was so new to me, so I'm just what is this? I don't know. I've never experienced this. But I think one thing I like the most is, might sound cliche, but the tours. They just it's such a unique experience. You're with all the members for a week and a half, or maybe a little less, whatever it may be, but you just get that unique bonding experience with the members. Yeah. But then going into different communities, different states, different countries, all over the place. Being able to share the message that the choir has and that the university has. I think that's always something that I'll hold dear. That's you have that power and ability to just go anywhere and everywhere to share the music. It's just really cool. So those are probably some of my favorite memories.
Those are some good memories. No doubt. So and the band is phenomenal. You guys are awesome. So you can tell that it's grown. So switching gears a little bit here, in the summers, you said that you spent the last 4 summers working at a camp. Would you kind of explain what that is, and then
for sure.
first, and then
Yeah. So it's a Bible camp up near Williston, North Dakota. It's actually in Epping, which is like 20 miles away from Williston.
And then did you find out about that through like where you lived in?
Yeah, through where I lived. Yeah, I was always told by my mom to go to camp as a kid, and I never went as a kid. I started going in high school.
Okay.
And then after high school, after my first year here, I was contacted by the camp. It was like, hey, you should really work there. It's like, it'd be good. I'm like, nah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know about the whole like counseling idea. It's kind of like different.
It is.
I'm not sure if I'm like ready for it, but I took that dive and I went for it, and this summer I'll be going back for my 4th summer. So
that's so cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So what keeps you going back? Is it 4th summer back?
Yeah.
Out of all the things you could have been doing with your summers after college, things like that. Like you chose this. What keeps you there?
For sure, it's the environment and the people that are part of the camp, and just the message that the camp brings. It's like, yeah, it may not be like the most like high-paying summer job or like anything like that, but the impact you get to make on the kids and the fun you get to have while doing it, that's what keeps me coming back. And like, yeah, there's the tough times, but like those tough times are always outweighed by the like seeing some kid just have the best experience of their life in the 5 short days that they're at the camp. And just being able to be a part of that, and even if it's like not like directly, it's just like, I was part of the environment that this kid had like a wonderful like week, and he got to experience Jesus, or he maybe, he doesn't even know what he learned, but he had fun doing it, and he'll hopefully be able to look back and be like, oh yeah, I remember when I was like 10 years old and I went to this camp and they taught me this one thing, and they just remember it. It's little things like that, not necessarily the big moments, but those little things that they may be able to like look back on and be like, wow, I really enjoyed that. So,
and just to be like a part of that, like the impact of that, that's super cool. So then, as a senior here, about to go out into the job world, whatever that looks like, I don't know, about to be a freshman all over again in the real world.
Exactly. On freshman status.
Yeah. So as a senior, are there any like parting words of advice that you have, like anything that you learned along these past 4 years that you'd like to share? Anything along those lines?
Yeah, I think one thing is just like take advantage of all your opportunities, because this place and like not just this place, but college in itself offers so many opportunities. Whether, like I said, choir tours, band tours, like studying abroad, going different places, so many different experiences like to learn. I'd say just take advantage of all those, even if they make you uncomfortable. Because like joining choir, it's like, oh gosh, I've never sang before. Like, take that opportunity. Like, you know what? If you fail, you fail, but you learn something from it. So just take those opportunities, and you'll never know what they bring. And I feel 9 times out of 10 they'll help you more than hurt you.
Yeah. So. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. This has been a blast. So we got one last question for you. And you did no preview with this one.
Yeah.
So it goes like this: what is your favorite Disney Pixar movie, or just Disney movie of all time?
Wow, saving the heavy artillery to last. Favorite Disney Pixar movie? That's wow. So much.
What do you grab?
I mean, initially I think of like one that just like really sticks out to me. It's like a solid classic. It's like Toy Story. It's just such a solid one. It's like, it's not entertaining just because of the humor, but like there's so many like solid life lessons in there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's not just like a little frilly cartoon like just meant to appease little kids. But man, it really like just speaks to you. Like you can watch that when you're 30 and be like, you know what? I learned something from Toy Story.
I don't know for sure for me. So that was impressive.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time.